Action Pack, 6th grade, new edition, by Julie Penn, Barbara Mackay and Sue Harms. Copyright House of Education, 2015. Pupils Book, page 4, Unit 1, Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Mr. Yusuf, and I'm your new teacher. I hope you all enjoyed the summer holiday. Did you visit some beautiful places in Jordan? Today, you are going to write about them.
2.
How can we find information about the places?
Use an encyclopedia. There is a lot of information in an encyclopedia.
It's a big book. Where do I look?
Look at the index. Find the number of the page there.
3.
I'm writing about Qais. There are some Roman buildings there. How do you spell buildings?
I can look up the word in the dictionary. Here it is. B-U-I-L-D-I-N-G-S.
Can you repeat that, please?
B-U-I-L-D-I-N-G-S.
4.
Now check your partner's work, please.
Your work is very good, Ali.
Your work is very good too.
Good. Now I can mark your work.
Pupils Book, page 5, Unit 1, Exercise 2. Listen, match and say. 1.
Use an encyclopedia.
2.
Find the page in the index.
3.
Look up the word in the dictionary.
4.
Check your partner's work.
5.
Mark your work.
Pupils Book, page 7, Unit 1, Exercise 6. Listen and say.
School. Bedroom. Basketball.
Activity Book, page 7, Unit 1, Exercise 7. Write, listen and check. 1.
Football.
2.
Museum.
3.
Spell.
4.
70.
5.
Building.
6.
Lake.
7.
Work.
8.
Repeat.
9.
Holiday.
Pupils Book, page 8, Unit 2, Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1.
What do you have to do for your project this week, Samira?
We have to find information about places in Amman.
Let's go this morning to choose places for your project.
2.
Abdoun Bridge is an impressive bridge.
Yes, it's very modern. How long is Abdoun Bridge? It's 425 meters long.
3.
Look, I can see the skyscrapers.
How tall are they?
They're 85 meters tall.
That's really tall.
4.
The Roman Theatre is a very well-known building in Jordan.
How old is the Roman theatre?
It's about 1,900 years old.
That's extremely old. Thank you for taking us around the city, Mum and Dad.
Pupils Book, page 9, Unit 2, Exercise 2. Listen and choose. 1.
How tall is Ramadan flagpole?
It's 127 meters tall.
2.
How old is Umayyad Palace? It's about 1,300 years old.
3.
How long is the River Jordan?
It's 251 kilometers long.
4.
How deep is Al-Rakim Cave? It's about 9 meters deep.
Pupils Book, page 11, Unit 2, Exercise 7. Listen and say.
Castle. Skyscraper. January.
Pupils Book, page 11, Unit 2, Exercise 7. Listen and say.
Castle. Skyscraper. January.
Pupils Book, page 11, Unit 2, Exercise 9. Sing.
Today we're in the city. We're traveling around town. We see the streets and buildings. We're looking up and down. How old is the castle? How wide is the wall? How high is that modern tower? It's very, very tall.
Activity Book, page 11. Unit 2, Exercise 7. Listen and circle.
Market. Statue. Airport. Tower. Tunnel. Postcard. Flagpole. Meter. Palace.
Activity Book, page 11. Unit 2, Exercise 8. Read and order. Listen and check. 1.
The tower is 900 years old. Is the tower 900 years old?
2.
How far is the airport?
3.
The tunnel is 104 meters long. Is the tunnel 104 meters long?
4.
How old is the palace?
5.
The river is 189 meters wide. Is the river 189 meters wide?
6.
That isn't an old building.
Pupils Book, page 12. Unit 3, Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1.
This is Amman International Book Fair. There are books by writers from lots of different countries. In my opinion, this is the most interesting event in Jordan.
Look, there are some books by Jordanian writers. Let's go there first. I'd like to buy a book by a Jordanian writer.
2.
Look at these books, Mum. I'd like to buy this book about charity work. It looks very interesting.
Yes, let's buy this book for you. Karim, would you like to buy that book for your cousin Selma?
Yes, I would. She would love this book.
3.
What would you like to do now, children?
I'd like to listen to some stories.
I'd prefer to go to the face painting stool.
OK, let's listen to the storyteller and then go to the face painting stool.
4.
What did you enjoy most today, children?
I loved looking at all of the books. There are so many books by Jordanian writers.
I liked the books too. But I also liked the storyteller and the stories. It was a great day.
Pupils Book, page 13. Unit 3, Exercise 2. Listen and match. 1.
Today, we're going to the book fair. What would you like to read, Sammy?
I'd like to read a traditional book by an Egyptian writer. He's from Egypt. It's a book of stories about a man who had a donkey.
2.
What would you like to buy at the book fair, Munna?
I'd like to read a book by a Lebanese writer. She's from Lebanon. It's a book about bees.
I'd like to read that book too.
3.
Ziad, what would you like to read?
I'm not sure. I like the books by the Egyptian and Lebanese writers, but I'd like to read this book. It's about paper It's by a Jordanian writer. She's from Jordan.
4.
What would you like to read, Rulla?
I like all of these books, but I'd prefer to read this book by an Emirati writer. She's from the UAE. It's a book about a girl. She wants to be like her older sister. That's a great book.
Pupils Book, page 15, Unit 3, Exercise 6. Listen and say. 1,
balloon,
2,
computer,
3.
laboratory,
Activity Book, page 15, Unit 3, Exercise 7. Listen and mark the stress. 1,
traditional,
2,
important,
3,
forest,
4,
valley,
5,
expensive,
6,
coral,
7,
dictionary,
8,
kilometre,
9.
marvellous.
Pupils Book, page 16. Review 1. Exercise 1. Listen and read.
My homework project this week is about my city. About my city. I live in Amman. It's the biggest city in Jordan. There are lots of interesting buildings in Amman. Some of the buildings are modern and some of the buildings are very old. Amman was a very important Islamic town 1,300 years ago. Many people travelled to Amman from other countries to buy gold and spices. Umayyad Palace is from Islamic Amman. It's a very interesting place to visit. There are many modern buildings in the city. There are hotels and skyscrapers. They are very tall. In this picture, you can see Abdun Bridge. It goes across Wadi Abdun, so it's very long. It's tall too. The towers on the bridge are 71 meters high. I think that Amman is a great place to live in. There are lots of interesting things to see and do. It's a very beautiful city.
Activity Book, page 17. Review 1. Exercise 3. Listen and mark the stress. 1,
Nature,
2,
thousands,
3,
reserve,
4,
desert,
5,
castle,
6.
valley,
Activity Book, page 17. Review 1. Exercise 4. Listen and circle. 1,
important,
2.
building,
Pupils Book, page 20. Unit 4. Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1.
This afternoon, Samira and Layla are going to talk to the class.
Jordan is a fascinating country. There are deserts, and mountains. There are canyons and valleys. There are nature reserves and forests too.
2.
This is Jordan on the map. Jordan is bigger than Lebanon. It isn't as big as Saudi Arabia or Egypt.
Well done, Layla. What is the weather like in Jordan?
3.
It's hot here in the summer, but it isn't as hot as Saudi Arabia.
In the capital city, Riyadh, it's 43 degrees centigrade in the summer.
Jordan isn't as dry as Egypt. It is one of the driest countries on earth. It has 50 millimeters of rain every year.
4.
What's your favourite place in Jordan?
My favourite place is Aqaba. It's on the coast. There's a beautiful coral reef in the sea.
My favourite place is the desert. There are sand dunes. I like the gazelles and lizards.
Good. Well done.
Activity book. Page 19. Unit 4. Exercise 1. Read and match. Listen and check. 1.
What's the weather like in Egypt, Dad?
It's hot in the summer, but it isn't as hot as Saudi Arabia.
2.
What's the coast like in Egypt?
It's great. There are beautiful coral reefs in the sea.
3.
What's Jordan like?
It's a marvellous country. There are deserts, mountains, and nature reserves.
4.
What's your favourite city in Jordan?
It's the capital city, Amman. It's fascinating.
5.
What's the weather like in Jordan?
It isn't as dry as Egypt. It has about 160 millimeters of rain every year.
Pupils book. Page 23. Unit 4. Exercise 6. Listen and say.
Afternoon. Television. Planetarium.
Activity book. Page 22. Unit 4. Exercise 7. Listen and mark the stress. 1.
Animal.
2.
Banana.
3.
Fascinating.
4.
Tomato.
5.
Alphabet.
6.
Independence.
7.
International.
8.
Celebration.
9.
Museum.
Pupils book. Page 24. Unit 5. Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1.
What are you doing at the weekend, Samira?
Karim and I are meeting our friends on Saturday afternoon. Would you and Ali like to come?
I'm sorry, Samira. I can't. I'm doing my homework on Saturday afternoon.
2.
What are you doing on Saturday morning?
Karim and I are visiting our grandparents. We are having lunch there.
3.
Are you free on Friday afternoon? Ali and I are going to the bird park with Mum.
I think we're free, but I need to ask Mum and Dad. Can I tell you tomorrow?
Yes, of course. I hope that you can come.
4.
Layla and Ali are going to the bird park on Friday afternoon. Can Kareem and I go with them?
Yes, you're free on Friday afternoon. You can go.
Great! I love going to the bird park.
Me too.
Pupils Book, page 27, Unit 5, Exercise 6. Listen and say.
Bird park. Water park. Sun hat.
Pupils Book, page 27, Unit 5, Exercise 7. Listen, complete, and say.
I'm going to the community centre on Saturday morning. Would you like to come?
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm visiting my cousin on Saturday morning.
Are you free on Saturday afternoon? I'm going to the sports centre. Can you come?
Yes, I'd love to.
Great. See you on Saturday.
Activity Book, page 26, Unit 5, Exercise 7. Match and say. Listen and check. 1,
Tennis racket.
2,
Theme park.
3,
Nature reserve.
4,
Football match.
5,
Bowling alley.
6,
Ice skating.
7,
Table tennis.
8.
Train station.
Activity Book, page 26, Unit 5, Exercise 8. Write and say. Listen and check. 1,
They're going to the zoo on Friday.
2,
I'm doing my homework after school.
3,
We're going to the water park tomorrow.
4,
Dad is going sailing at the weekend.
5,
Mum is going to the market on Saturday.
Pupils Book, page 28, Unit 6, Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1,
This is Amman International Stadium. We're going to watch the sports here today.
I'm very excited. I've watched sports on television, but I haven't been to a sports stadium.
It's going to be great.
2,
Look, Ali is really fast.
Yes, he is.
Have you ever watched a race, Mum?
Yes, I have. I visited the stadium before with Grandpa.
3,
Hisham and Ibrahim are very fast too.
Yes, they are. Look, Ali is winning the race.
Dad, have you ever tried running?
No, I haven't. But it looks very interesting.
4,
There are prizes for first, second, and third places.
Ali is first.
Hisham is second.
Ibrahim is third. What a great race.
Pupils Book, page 29, Unit 6, Exercise 2. Listen and answer.
Have you ever tried snorkeling, Karim?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever tried sailing?
No, I haven't. But I've tried hiking.
OK. Have you ever tried cross-country running?
Yes, I have. I like running.
Have you ever tried jogging, Karim?
Yes, I have.
And have you ever tried ice skating?
No, I haven't. I haven't tried ice skating.
Pupils Book, page 29, Unit 6, Exercise 3. Listen again and tick or cross.
Have you ever tried snorkeling, Karim?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever tried sailing?
No, I haven't. But I've tried hiking.
OK. Have you ever tried cross-country running?
Yes, I have. I like running.
Have you ever tried jogging, Karim?
Yes, I have.
And have you ever tried ice skating?
No, I haven't. I haven't tried ice skating.
Pupils Book, page 31, Unit 6, Exercise 10. Sing.
I haven't travelled on a train. I haven't travelled on a plane. I haven't travelled to the mountains for hiking. But I snorkeled in the sea with all the fish so near to me. I tried cross-country running and cycling. I've watched a marathon race. I've seen people run very fast. I've tried sailing in a boat and ice skating.
Pupils Book, page 31, Unit 6, Exercise 10. Sing.
I haven't travelled on a train. I haven't travelled on a plane. I haven't travelled to the mountains for hiking. But I snorkeled in the sea
Activity book. Page 30. Unit 6. Exercise 7. Complete and circle. Listen and check. 1,
Model plane.
2,
Sports centre.
3,
Mobile phone.
4,
Post office.
5,
Fizzy drink.
6,
Swimming pool.
7,
Coral reef.
8.
Fire station.
Pupils book. Page 32. Unit 7. Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1.
I'm going to see Mrs. Hamad, our neighbour now. She isn't well, and we must look after her. Do you want to come with me?
Yes, please. It's important to help older people when they're unwell.
That's right. I'm coming too.
2.
Has the doctor given you some medicine, Mrs. Hamad?
Yes, she has. I've taken the medicine. I have some tablets too.
That's good.
3.
Has Mrs. Hamad had lunch?
No, she hasn't. I've cooked her some food.
I can put it on a plate for her.
4.
Mrs. Hamad has seen the doctor.
That's good.
She has had lunch. Mum has cooked some dinner for her too.
Mum has written a shopping list for her. We're going to go to the market to buy her things.
You are both very kind children.
Pupils book. Page 35. Unit 7. Exercise 6. Listen and say.
It's a castle. It's very old. There's a boat. It's blue and red. It was winter. It was snowing.
Activity book. Page 34. Unit 7. Exercise 7. Listen, write and say. 1.
It's a bird. It's very beautiful.
2.
There's a window. It's made of glass.
3.
I'll help Nadia. I'll set the table.
Activity book. Page 34. Unit 7. Exercise 8. Write and say. Listen and check. 1.
They haven't eaten a biscuit, but they've drunk some milk.
2.
Khada hasn't tidied her bedroom, but she has helped her mum.
3.
I haven't written an email, but I've taken some photos.
4.
He hasn't been to the theme park, but he's been to the bird park.
Pupils book. Page 36. Review 2. Exercise 1. Listen and read.
My homework project this week is about the places that I have visited in Jordan. My favourite places in Jordan. I have been to many different places in Jordan. I like the sea at Aqaba. It's a great place to go swimming. It's very hot in Aqaba in the summer, but it's not as hot as the desert. It is more than 36 degrees centigrade in Wadi Rum in August. I've also visited Jerash and Salt. Jerash is a city with a lot of Roman buildings. Many visitors go there. Jerash is big, but it is not as big as Salt. There are many hills in Salt, and also many beautiful traditional buildings. Salt is an old city, but it isn't as old as Petra. It is fascinating, and it is my favourite place in Jordan. I've also been to the Dead Sea. In my opinion, this is the best place to swim in Jordan. It's great. There are some places that I haven't seen in Jordan. I haven't been to Dabin Forest in the north of Jordan. I would like to see the birds that live there. Next month, my family is taking me to Dabin Forest. I am very excited about our trip.
Pupils Book, page 37. Review 2. Exercise 2. Listen and answer.
Hello, Layla. You weren't at school today. Are you okay?
Hi, Samira. I'm not feeling well today, so I stayed at home. I've got a cold.
Oh dear. Have you seen the doctor?
Yes, I have. He gave Mum a prescription for some medicine.
Have you taken the medicine?
Yes, I have.
And have you had lunch?
No, I haven't. I'm hungry.
Oh dear. I hope you feel better tomorrow.
How was school today?
It was good. I enjoyed school today. Have you read an interesting book this morning?
Yes, I have read a really interesting book. Have you written a story today?
Yes, I have. We wrote a story in our English lesson.
Have you had an Arabic lesson?
Yes, I have. I've had a science lesson too.
Have you recited verses from the Quran?
Yes, I have.
I'm sad that I didn't go to school today. I hope that I'll feel better tomorrow. See you then. Thanks for calling.
See you soon. Bye, Layla.
Pupils Book, page 37. Review 2. Exercise 3. Listen again and tick. 1.
Hello, Layla. You weren't at school today. Are you okay?
Hi, Samira. I'm not feeling well today, so I stayed at home. I've got a cold.
2.
Oh dear. Have you seen the doctor?
Yes, I have. He gave Mum a prescription for some medicine.
3.
Have you taken the medicine?
Yes, I have.
4.
And have you had lunch?
No, I haven't. I'm hungry.
Oh dear. I hope you feel better tomorrow.
5.
How was school today?
It was good. I enjoyed school today. Have you read an interesting book this morning?
Yes, I have read a really interesting book.
6.
Have you written a story today?
Yes, I have. We wrote a story in our English lesson.
7.
Have you had an Arabic lesson?
Yes, I have. I've had a science lesson too.
8.
Have you recited verses from the Quran?
Yes, I have.
I'm sad that I didn't go to school today. I hope that I'll feel better tomorrow. See you then. Thanks for calling.
See you soon. Bye, Layla.
Activity book. Page 36. Review 2. Exercise 4. Listen and mark the stress. 1,
Patient.
2,
Astronaut.
3,
Information.
4,
Opinion.
5,
Dinner.
6.
Injection.
Pupils Book. Page 40. Unit 8. Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1.
Here's a postcard from Uncle Hassan, Aunt Muna, and our baby cousin Salma. They're flying back from Lebanon on Saturday.
Can they stay with us before they go back to Petra?
That's a good idea. I'll email them at their hotel.
2.
Here's an email from Uncle Hassan. They would like to stay with us. We can pick them up at the airport.
That's fantastic. I'm excited about seeing our new baby cousin again.
Me too.
3.
It's Saturday tomorrow. Let's get ready to welcome our visitors.
I'll tidy up. I'll put these books on the bookshelf.
I'll put the bouquet of flowers in a vase.
4.
Well done, Kareem and Samira.
Can we buy a present for Selma?
That's a wonderful idea. I'll go to the shopping centre now. Would you like to come with me?
Yes, please.
Pupils Book. Page 41. Unit 8. Exercise 2. Listen and answer.
Mum and Dad are really busy today, Kareem. Let's help them with some tasks.
Good idea, Samira. I'll tidy up.
Okay, thanks, Kareem. I'll make the sandwiches, but I need to wash my hands first.
Thanks, Samira. What about the dishes?
That's another task. Okay, I'll dry the dishes.
And I'll put my books on the bookshelf in my bedroom.
Are there any other tasks, Kareem?
What about the car? We can wash the car for Dad.
Okay, let's wash the car together.
Pupils Book. Page 41. Unit 8. Exercise 3. Listen again and tick.
Mum and Dad are really busy today, Kareem. Let's help them with some tasks.
Good idea, Samira. I'll tidy up.
Okay, thanks, Kareem. I'll make the sandwiches, but I need to wash my hands first.
Thanks, Samira. What about the dishes?
That's another task. Okay, I'll dry the dishes.
And I'll put my books on the bookshelf in my bedroom.
Are there any other tasks, Kareem?
What about the car? We can wash the car for Dad.
Okay, let's wash the car together.
Pupils Book. Page 43. Unit 8. Exercise 7. Listen and say.
It's a red door. It's a green door.
Pupils Book, page 43, Unit 8, Exercise 9. Sing. Activity Book, page 41, Unit 8, Exercise 7. Complete and say. Listen and check. 1,
It's a small chair.
2,
It's a beautiful flower.
3,
It's an interesting book.
4,
It's a long river.
5,
It's a delicious meal.
6.
It's a new dress.
Pupils Book, page 44, Unit 9, Exercise 1. Listen and read. 1.
Here's the airport. Look, it's the new building.
Yes, it's bigger than the old building.
Let's look for Uncle Hassan, Aunt Munna, and Selma.
2.
Look, I can see them.
Hello, everyone. Our plane landed early.
We collected our suitcases and went through customs. Then we had lunch while we were waiting for you.
3.
Did Selma like the journey?
Yes, she did. But she started to cry while we were checking in and showing our passports.
She slept most of the time on the plane. She woke up while the plane was landing.
4.
I'll put the suitcases in the car.
I'll carry Selma.
Thank you, Samira. Here's a present for you and Kareem. It's from Lebanon.
It's a box of sweets. Thank you, Aunt Muna.
Pupils Book, page 45, Unit 9, Exercise 2. Listen and answer. 1.
We arrived at the airport at 7 o'clock. We went to the check-in desk. Selma started to cry while we were checking in. I gave Selma her teddy bear.
2.
Selma slept while we were waiting for the plane. Uncle Hassan read a book.
3.
I looked for Selma's teddy bear while we were boarding the plane. The teddy bear wasn't in my bag.
4.
I sat down by the window with Selma. We talked while the plane was taking off.
5.
Selma woke up while we were landing. We looked out of the window together.
6.
We got off the plane. A little girl saw us while we were collecting our suitcases. She gave us the teddy bear.
Pupils Book, page 45, Unit 9, Exercise 3. Listen again and match. 1.
We arrived at the airport at 7 o'clock. We went to the check-in desk. Selma started to cry while we were checking in. I gave Selma her teddy bear.
2.
Selma slept while we were waiting for the plane. Uncle Hassan read a book.
3.
I looked for Selma's teddy bear while we were boarding the plane. The teddy bear wasn't in my bag.
4.
I sat down by the window with Selma. We talked while the plane was taking off.
5.
Selma woke up while we were landing. We looked out of the window together.
6.
We got off the plane. A little girl saw us while we were collecting our suitcases. She gave us the teddy bear.
Activity Book, page 43, Unit 9, Exercise 4. Listen and write.
On Saturday, Uncle Ale drove to the airport. He met a friend while he was checking in. Then he boarded the plane. He read his book while the plane was landing. He phoned us while he was collecting his suitcases. Then he went to his hotel.
Pupils Book, page 47, Unit 9, Exercise 7. Listen and say.
I walk to school. We drive to our cousin's house.